Hello, everyone. Nice to be back with you again. Hope you've gone out into the movies. Lots of good movies out there. This time, Grandma has seen an Indian film called Neerja. It's named after the title character, who's actually based on a real person and real events, although it's not all, from what the disclaimer says at the beginning, all the true facts. But again, it is based on a real person who is a flight attendant for Pan Am, if you remember Pan Am. Back in the, I think, 80s, was it, I think, in the film? Whose plane was hijacked. And again, it's based on a true story, so you can look it up. She ends up, being a heroine, saving many lives of the people on board from these terrorists from Pakistan. And it's all shot very realistically, and it's very intense. What did you think, Grandma?
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. I did. Neerja, a beautiful young woman, on her maiden voyage, or
No, she's got promoted to
got promoted to the chief stewardess, whatever.
And she's a model in her spare time.
Right.
So
well, she's a very beautiful young woman, and the action, as you've already stated, was very vivid and very clear. Since it was an Indian movie, they were speaking English and Indian language,
Yes.
probably Hindi, and some things like that.
Some
But
of the
they
passengers were.
Yeah,
were
they did a
English
very
speaking
good
too,
job,
so.
though, of keeping us English speakers, in the loop. And the hijacking was on the ground. They hadn't even started off yet.
Mm-hmm.
And here these hijackers kill the guards and barge onto the plane. And the plane is fully loaded. They were just about to take off. So they have like 300 passengers there, big Pan Am plane. Men, women, children, all different countries and represented. Our heroine decides early on, and we have some flashbacks into, well, maybe not even flashbacks, but some scenes of her family life.
Her flashbacks.
They are. With her parents, and the family support, the kinds of things that her parents tried to teach her, and when
Gives her the motivation
when
to
she
do what
particularly
she.
needed that impetus to hang in there, and
Right.
and fight back. We got a glimpse of where she got that, where she.
Well, it's difficult
that
for her to
training.
know what to do with all these people's lives,
yes.
sort of depending on her.
And these big bullies with the machine guns and stuff,
Yeah.
it was very well done. And I'm glad, since it was based on a true story, I'm glad that the Indian people honor her and hold her in esteem. Her real name is Neerja, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was really a terrific film. What did you think?
I also thought it was really terrific. I was
Yes.
very, very impressed by this film. I hadn't really heard of it before we saw it. And again, I was also inspired. I mean, it's really an inspiring story. I mean, it talks at the end about the award that she is based on her name now.
There's a memorial to
Right.
her.
About how, people who do their duty and do the right thing. And again, I was so very impressed by, the story is, very gripping.
It
But
is.
the director and the actress all do such a very good job. Again, I think that they make it very realistic. I mean, it doesn't seem, it seems like you're really there. I mean, it seems like this is really going on.
Sitting in one of those seats
Yeah, I mean, and then at
on the airplane.
and then early on, again, it shows everybody, they're getting up, they're going to get on the plane, and it even shows it's the terrorists that shows the terrorists waking up, and
Right.
they're getting ready, and they're getting going,
And they talk about their mission.
Yeah.
You know, how they really need to get this plane.
I mean, it was interesting to see their part of the story to a certain degree, just so you saw that, you know, what sort of people they were when they really took over the plane, and again, I was just really, really impressed by it. It was really well done, and I would recommend it to anybody. What about you, Grandma?
Definitely. This is a film, if you can find a... how do we tell them it's not in the theaters?
Well, you know, they might be able to see it wherever you can see it. You should see it.
Right. You know, can't go to Blockbuster anymore, but maybe you can find a place.
But would you recommend?
It's a two-thumb movie. It's two thumbs. It is gripping from the beginning. You cheer for this young lady. She is so brave and she is so smart, and she does work a miracle. Practically, you know, how many hijackers were there? Like 5 or 6?
No, there are more than that, I think.
Were there? Okay.
But again,
she and her team, they followed her leadership, and they did a good job.
It was very impressive.
Very good. Very good.
The whole film was very well done.
So find Neerja somewhere and enjoy. It's a good film.